Time for the Good Catch Fishing Report. Captain Dylan Hubbard out at Hubbard's Marina. Let's check in with him and see what's going on. Hey, Dylan, how are you?
Good morning. How are you, Russell?
It's a little cold out there, huh?
Oh, I am freezing this morning. I see Dave took a little bit of time off and left me some nice weather.
All right, talk to us about that. What does this mean for the fishing?
Well, it's really interesting. This time of year is a very interesting time of year because it's kind of that transitional period. Those fish are getting away from those cold fronts and the water's starting to warm up, and we have that overlap of those colder water fish and those warmer water fish. And when these late season cold fronts occur, it kind of lengthens that transitional time. So bad weather's never good for going offshore fishing, and it kind of ruins our plans a little bit. So it's frustrating on one hand, but this time of year it can be a good thing, lengthening that transitional period, keeping those kingfish and mackerel here a little bit longer, keeping those sheep's head mixed in with those mangrove snapper a little bit longer. So definitely a good thing in that respect. And on the course of mackerel and kingfish, we've been seeing a lot of mackerel. The mackerel bite has been super hot along our beaches, around our passes. We haven't seen a ton of bait, but the mackerel are still very active around what bait is located around those fishing piers, around the skyway. We've been seeing a lot of those hungry mackerel eating on gotcha plugs, casting spoons, virtually any fast-moving, flashy lure like the Yozuri is a great option too. And then the sheep's head have kind of slowed down a little bit, but this cold front should re-excite them around local bridges, docks, piers, jetties, seawalls, the rock piles of Tampa Bay, and those mangrove snapper, those more warmer water summertime fish are mixed in with those sheep's head because they really started to fill in this past week. So very exciting to see those fish overlapping around our local structures. And the snook as well, we're getting used to that warmer water. Towards the end of last week, we saw snook out on the beaches very early in the year to see those snook already loaded up in the passes and moving along our beaches. The trout bite has been super active around our bridge lights, dock lights. Dock light fishing at night this time of year is really good. We're seeing a lot of redfish schooled up, feeding actively around our grass flats, oyster bars, and at high tide cruising those mangrove shorelines. Pompano actions picking up around Fort DeSoto, around Blinds Pass, Bunce's Pass, the Dick Meisner Bridge, and even around Sand Key, Johns Pass. We're seeing a lot of those active pompano. The tarpon started showing up early this year too. We're seeing them around the Skyway and around Egmont Key too. And that's about it inshore.
Well, let's for the time we have left, let's do some nearshore and offshore.
Well, nearshore and offshore, the big thing right now are those mackerel and kingfish. We've been seeing a ton of them around those nearshore artificial reefs, and I included the link to those locations, the GPS coordinates, on Fox 13's website. You can look up that fishing report and find the links to those artificial reefs along the beach. Oh, yeah, man, they've been catching a lot of those nice kingfish.
Oh, these kids look great.
It's a great time to take the whole family out there and troll around one of those artificial reefs. You can bump troll a live threadfin or speed troll one of those planers and spoons. And once you find the fish, throw the anchor out quickly, chum up a little bit with some greenbacks and white bait, and you can really get those mackerel and kingfish excited. Flatline for them, throw lures for them, and have a great time catching plenty of fish. We're also still seeing a few hogfish. The bites slowed down a little bit, but they're still biting well. We're catching a lot of those red grouper out deep. And now that the red grouper deep water closure is over, we're able to go deeper and catch a lot of those fat red grouper mixed in with some nice scamp grouper. The blackfin tuna have showed up really well for us in that deeper water too. And there's still a few big kingfish out there. They're not all near shore. There's a few of them out deep. And the mangrove snapper get bigger and bigger the deeper we go. So we're excited to get out deep now that the deep water closure is over. And that's about it, near shore and offshore.
Nice. You know, it's Easter weekend, Easter Sunday. I got family here. I got people. I'm just going to be I'm just going to be busy this weekend, though.
Well, don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy. You got to get out there and get some of those kingfish.
Thank you. Good to see you, my friend. Tell everybody hello. Tell them we love them, and happy Easter. Talk to you soon.
Happy Easter. Thank you.